Hello there, it's Wale here. It mixed up with the technology there. I'm right here in Exeter in Devon. Just sharing. I've been sharing all day with a bunch of people here. I want to talk to you about how you can build an irresistible platform for influence. How can you build an irresistible platform for influence? On my travels, people get to talk to me, and a lot of people will ask me questions. They say, Wally, I've got a lot of things I want to share. I've got knowledge, I've got experience, but where is the platform? Where are the people? Who are those people that will listen to me? And I will tell them, I'll say, there are principles. There are principles to be able to go through that. And the first thing I want to share to you today with regards to building a platform for influence. Number one, a few principles. Number one that I will suggest today is to streamline your focus. Number one principle that I will suggest today is to streamline your focus. Many people know a lot. You will be tempted to think that there is so much you can give to the world. But because the world has changed, things have changed. Everything has become extremely competitive. You need to streamline and just focus on one thing. I would recommend that you sit down and write down tonight, all your passions, everything that you love to do to contribute to your society, to your community, and figure out and ask yourself, which one do I love the most, or which one is ready? Which one is ready to be served into my environment? Which one of those? And it is important to focus on one thing that you want to focus on first. Maybe you love how to dance, you love how to code, a computer coding, or you love to play guitar, you like to help the homeless. Now you've got to focus on one thing first, and once once you begin to get going with that, then we can eventually diversify. You can eventually get into other things. But the first thing is to focus on one thing. Have you ever heard about that person called, a jack of all trades, a master of nothing? So you don't want to be there. Thank you, Bobby, for letting me know that I'm live. The second thing I would recommend is to sit down and figure out a goal. This is very powerful. I remember what Mark Twain was the American poet that said that you cannot depend upon your eyes when your imagination is out of focus. So if your imagination does not know what a destination looks like or feels like, your eyes will not be able to support your progress. You will not be able to know the right direction to go. So the second thing is to decide your destination. Figure out what you want to do. With regards to that thing that you've identified in the first step, what do you want to do with it? How do you want to help others? And in the next 10, 15 years, where do you see you moving into? So sit down and figure out what you want to accomplish in the future. And the third thing, and it's interesting, is to learn from a mentor. Learn from a mentor. Identify someone who has created the future that you desire, and you start to learn from them. Learning is very powerful. Now, we do not have all the time on this earth to learn everything that is necessary for our self-expression, for our destiny. That's why we have to learn from the wisdom of other people. Who is it that you are looking up to? Who is it that you want to create the future that they already enjoy? If they've written books, get all of them. If they've done some audiobooks, whatever it is, figure out what they're talking about and begin to learn and learn and learn and learn and learn. Learning is a gateway of the mind that connects us into the destiny that we want to create. So figure out at least 2 mentors that you want to start to learn from, and learn ferociously, learn relentlessly. Now, number 3 thing that I feel you should do is to start to share your knowledge. When you learn, you need to discharge that knowledge so that you process it, you internalize it. And the best way to do that is to share your knowledge. Well, we have the social media. One of the very best ways to share your knowledge. Start to teach people, start to motivate followers, start to let people know what you stand for. And the next one, number 4. Is it number 4? Yeah, number 4 is to become consistent with your message. And a lot of people have struggled with this because they've done one thing, it doesn't work out, they change to another thing, and they send mixed messages to other people on social media, what they write about, what they talk about, what they post on social media. Now, what you want to do is to be consistent with regards to how you stimulate people's mind. Let people know what you stand for. If it is motivation, if it is cooking, it could be sports, it could be therapy, it could be spirituality, whatever it is that you stand for, be consistent with it. Let it be going on. Let everything be coherent, from your words to your suggestions, to your images, to your posts, and everything that you do that people could access. Let them know that this guy is for this. And the next step is to be persistent. Please, be persistent. Be patient. It takes time. It takes time for anything to happen. Your focus is contribution, not any other thing, not even the money. Money is good, but your focus is contribution. So if your focus is to help other people, be patient and continue to dig in to get better, to be able to serve other people well. Life has a way of rewarding the diligent. If your focus is about transforming other people, your needs will be taken care of. You won't know how, but it will happen. Trust me. And lastly, I want you to begin to visualize you as already accomplishing all the goals that you set in the second step. If you're just joining us, if you've missed the second step, start again, all over again. If whatever destination we cannot see in our imagination cannot be replicated in reality, if I cannot see me being able to stand on my feet and provide for my family, then that is just almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. So begin to see you as though you've already achieved all your goals. And that is great. That is great. So establishing an irresistible platform for influence, it's possible, but it's not automatic. There are things what we have to do. So those few, maybe about 6 or 7 points I've discussed today are my suggestions. So hopefully you're going to go through them again and you're going to implement those 6, 7 points. And please let me know how you're going and you're getting on with that. And Wale Ladipo is wonderful sharing with you today. I'm talking from Exeter. I've been talking to a whole bunch of bunch of people today. I've had a great time. Please check us out on our website, mindbodybreakthrough.co.uk. There are resources and different things that could be useful for you there. And I will see you again soon. Please like this and share it to someone who needs some fresh motivation to continue to pursue their destiny, and hopefully could be part of that, energizing people, encouraging people towards self-expression, towards becoming the greater influence that they could ever be towards the destiny and towards this generation and beyond. Signing off. Bye-bye. Bye.